See, for me, the song speaks of like when you're starting the song, like I feel my feet push through the water. I hear your voice inside and my head's turning. I guess to say about that is a feeling we've both experienced. You know what I mean? You just get alone and all the worries of the day pass away when you sort of turn your head a little bit. Oh, hello.
Brings a bit of cheekiness.
And he brings a lot of quirkiness in the band. He's a lot of fun.
A bit of loudness, a bit of youthful enthusiasm.
He brings such a passion to the band. He's young, he's vibrant.
He's the soul of the band. He's
not jaded by the world. He still has hope, he still has passion, he still has desire.
When he gets dedicated to something, there is no stopping him.
His drumming is unreal.
The best drummer I've ever seen. And
it's like looking through a distorted lens when he starts rolling on the drums.
Yeah. When Plumage and I started working on the song in the studio, we just put down basic drum machine beats. You take that to Kidby, and just to see the difference between what the initial thing was like and what he's done, and it's magnificent. For the chorus was actually initially a guitar line, and it was only in the second half of the chorus, and he had two separate things. He had a melody for the first half of the chorus, and then the second half of the chorus he followed that, and I was like, wow, that part sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Why don't we just ditch the first part and just sing that the entire chorus?
Yeah, and it just worked. Joe's the beef.
Joe is the most Aussie guy you'll probably ever come across.
That bloke is as Aussie as he comes.
He brings a lot of chill and fish.
Everyone knows I love fishing.
Let's go fishing with the mates on the Sydney.
He never not catches a fish.
Yeah.
He's good fishing.
makes the band more chill when everyone is tense.
I'm glad he's there, because we just click when it comes to music.
He just stands up the back, holds his own, feet firm on the ground.
Yeah.
He's an absolute rock.
Joe musically brings an element of like AC/DC rock and roll.
Gosh, he's a style master.
He adds the fashion.
He's the most holy in the band.
I don't think that I'm the most holy. Everyone's saying that.
Holy, and humble too. Yeah, that's me. That's me.
He's a great worshiper.
He doesn't give himself enough credit. He almost feels like he's in the band just because Maria's in the band.
I really don't know why I'm in the band. Basically, he's eyeing Maria, so it's just like buy one, take one.
You're just assuming that.
He's just an awesome guy. He's a brother for all of us.
The oohs were his idea. I would never come up with an idea to put oohs in.
I like a lot of oohs. It's catchy, it's a hook line. He likes a couple of oohs. I like to put everything in, and he seems to pick the bits that work. They're the
Oohs and ahs, by the way. Firstly, I'll just show you all of them together. So the pink ones are Plumage, these two here are Josh, and these ones here are Maria. Regardless of what Josh might think, you can hear there the importance of just the amazing harmonies that he actually chooses. And he's even got a nice Filipino accent with it. Here's Maria. Here's Plumage. And here's all of them together.
Michael, aside from his top-notch voice, is really a good motivator to us to encourage us to do the best we can.
He's an encourager.
He always carries a certain amount of humility about him.
There's a lot of raw talent. He has quite a perfectionist angle on what we play.
He's an awesome singer. The way he sings just belts him notes out.
I think he's got an incredibly unique voice, and his ability to write catchy, unique melodies is just like, it dumbfounds me every time I hear it. It's just the phrasing, the tone, and the melody itself is just mad dog. The call and answer part in the bridge, where the voices are going over the top of one another, is another instance of something that I just could not come up with, and just Plumage was like, hey, you know, what about this idea of people soaring underneath and over the top and it all mixing? And there was a conversation between you and I where, even though we changed all the lyrics and we made them less cryptic, there was still a few lines in there that we felt like were a bit too cryptic, and we ended up changing them to the most obvious ones.
Yeah.
And now I think they're the most powerful parts of the song. Will you take my hand, I'm lost without you.
I think it talks about relationships you've been in. It's will you take my hand, I'm lost without you. My wife's the same. My boy's going to go up and say that to me one day. I'll take your hand. It's the whole thing of it. I'm by your side. Maria, there's an element to it that just, as soon as you hear it, you just want to cry.
Oh, she's nuts.
It's got an angel's voice. It's got a voice of an angel.
Voice of an angel.
Her voice is just like, every time you hear it, just makes you want to cry.
You can see it in her face. She's just feeling the moment, and it's moving.
Every time I hear her sing, I get the hair stand up on my neck.
She's the most beautiful woman in the world, and
there must be more than just life and death. That I'll be taken for a lifetime. Will you take my hand? I'm lost without you. My body's moved through the water. I am running home.
Marcus, socks and sandals.
Yeah, he is a bass line himself.
Yeah, I slap the bass. He's always dependable.
He really does hold the band together.
he pulls us all together. When everyone is out of control, like he would always bring us back to biblical truth.
He's very good at bringing us back on task.
Like the big brother of the band, and
Solid foundation.
When it came to writing the bass for By Your Side, kind of had that nice in-between of doing what's right for the song, but at the same time, there's a real sense of the song building simply because of what he's done in the bass.
Gabe brings a huge sense of direction.
He brings the whole band together.
His leadership is second to none.
What he brings to the band basically is the passion and diligence,
yeah.
and it's just inspires all to do the same.
He likes to see things done to the best of our abilities.
He's a perfectionist, and
He's forever dedicated to working on the songs.
Well, I think for me, it's about listening to the voice inside, hearing a voice inside, and then deciding what you're going to do with it.
I hope people get inspired to listen to that voice in their head and to turn around and say, hey, there's something bigger in this than just what you see, hear, smell and touch. And to look beyond yourself.
Yeah.
Suss it out. If you feel something strange going on out there, then suss it. You know, if you're hearing someone calling you, you just gotta jump that little gap and, okay, maybe there is more to this life than what we thought.